Hey everybody, welcome back to part two, technically part three of session 84. Uh, the menagerie has, well, with the guise of Jessica, has managed to get a small portion of Green Hill on their side to realize, well, that the mother has been used by devious, nefarious hags to control and to sway the people. They have been introduced to a little local community leader, the old halfling named Victor, and they also got to reconnect and reestablish with Isos, who confirmed that Zork is okay and Buckley is fighting for his life. Uh, they also Karos and Rock took Isos down to the hidden trophies, to the hidden trophy stash, um, and showed him. And now they have a plan to, well, take what Zarya cares about the most. There is plans on faking Jessica's death, making her a martyr for the cause, as then as well as the menagerie were let known that uh, there seems to be some sort of impromptu gathering at some of the shrines on this side of town, uh, called forth by the faithful. So, will be Isos, Rock, and Paros are coming back, and they are entering the building where Dragnar has been working on his potions. Said you've taken one of the potions. Davis and Jessica are waiting. So, what would y'all like to do?
Everything go okay?
I'm hanging out with my girl Jessica. Jessica, my bad.
Ridiculous.
Where is Al?
He'll show
Who
up.
is Al?
He's so sneaky that it's crazy how he'd be here and I just wouldn't even know because like he's just that sneaky. It's crazy.
He's worse than the damn bird.
Yep. Anywho,
But
you guys get what you want. Find what you wanted to find.
Uh, yes, that was quite the collection. Um, I will already have my some of my men start taking it. And Karos here had the brilliant idea of potentially baiting out some of her anger and rage
Yeah.
by
Anything that
hmm,
draws fire off of us would be good.
well, we'll see. I don't know if it would necessarily direct it off of you. She might just
She does have quite the regiment.
yes, she might just throw more rage towards you. But there will be more fire. Let's just put it that way. So, will you be crying and heading to the gatherings then this evening?
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
And
We have to help our friend here, stay safe on the streets out there. So we agreed to
yes,
take
it's.
her kind of as sort of protection.
Are you sure you're up to this, sister? Because you've clearly devoted a large portion of yourself to this mother.
Yes, I'm certainly up for it. I still believe in the mother. It's just the sister, and if, I think the sister's the main thing. That's kind of been turned on its head. But at this point, I just want to learn more. I want to tell the people. I want to see if there's anything strange about these monuments that they have at the shrines. There are indeed markings. I have so many questions now after seeing what I saw. I need answers. I need to share those answers. I feel I feel that's my purpose.
Hmm. All right. Well, you're very brave for going out and speaking against that which you've devoted yourself to. But,
Thank you.
hmm.
I won't lie. I'm a bit scared through all of this, but not as scared as I'll call it the incident at this point.
The what? Sorry.
I'll call
Oh,
it
the incident.
the incident at this point. It's I didn't know people could turn into a mass of things.
Hmm.
It's very troubling.
Magic is strange. Magic. Well, I mean, it makes sense why for 250 some years, right? People that wielded magic were persecuted, hunted, always had to hide their gifts. That's only recently, right?
When you
Or-
phrase it that way, I certainly agree.
Hmm.
Hmm. But I think a few more answers and then a good night's rest, and I'll be ready to keep pushing forward to help the people see what I saw.
Very well. Whenever Menagerie, you're ready. Uh, I believe Victor has a number of people that will be joining us to make some noise.
Team?
We
Dragnar,
leave on your
you done
mark.
with your brewing?
Yes, but I have discovered something. It may be important. It appears that the Hag Mother, their ability to change their appearance is, I guess, innate, not magical. So, like, I was working on a potion. That's why I was looking for Al. I can't find him. I was working on a potion that would look through, like, magical means, like the sky self. I know that one because I have that one. Or minor illusion, sorry. But theirs is more of part of them versus casting a spell. So I'll have to just a heads up in case you're trying to do anything to see through it. You may not be able to see through it, but hopefully I'll have enough potions to be able to pass out one for each person.
Yeah.
You mentioned illusion is one method. Does that mean this is directly turned into what I saw?
I think so. I'm not sure. That's why I wanted Al, and maybe Rock can chime in. I have very little magical abilities, but they're definitely different. And I'll show like this potion right here can see through illusion, and this potion right here can see through their disguise.
Oh, that's good.
Uh, I guess it would be Rick and Al. You guys can make me spell casting checks. So Rock, it would be uh, Arcana with Wisdom, and Al, it would be Arcana with Charisma.
And
Okay.
I will say that Zarya, I saw through her disguise with a hag potion.
When you say with, I'm
Should
adding
just be
those numbers.
should just be intelligence for Rock, right? He's an intelligence caster.
Yeah, a Rock is just a straight Arcana check for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So
Al, it would be, yeah, go
I
ahead,
rolled a natural one, but it's still 13.
13.
Damn.
Rock, you get the fact that it's not, I mean, it's still 13 is good enough. Uh, or mostly good enough. Uh, if it's not illusion, then maybe it's transmutation magic. Al, you basically are like, wait, kind of like a polymorph, only for people. It's a physical change, not a It's a physical change, not an illusion. And you're certain of
Mhm.
this, Al.
Do I know? I've never physically done it, but do I know you can polymorph into a swarm, or is that just same school of magic?
What's your total? 20?
Yeah.
Uh, Usually things are not able to shapeshift into swarms or multiple things. So it's
Okay.
something greater or something different
Okay.
or a variant of, you don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they got some spooky shit going on. I believe it.
Yep, yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Well, I guess sister, menagerie, we depart on your when you're ready. I'll go make sure Victor and whoever is joining on the crying is, well, prepared.
Okay, we'll be out shortly. So
He steps
Jessica,
out.
do we have a go word, or are we just waiting for your cue on like, oh, I've been taken by the hags, or something? You know, do we have a?
So the go word would be before the poison.
It's up to you. Just any sort of, if you want to let us know.
Hmm.
Work in some talk about them working with the underground folk, Zarya's
Zarya?
crew.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe mention a tattoo or something.
Rub them into it. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Look,
we know like we know that they're involved with each other. We don't know how involved. I mean, they attacked Filbert before the people, burnt the building and came to pull them out to march them through town victoriously or whatever they planned to do. And then, on addition, there were the shady figures on the rooftop, so they were definitely there watching on as well.
I think this is a good place. I think the phrase will be others with the tattoo, those with the tattoo. Go with those with the tattoo. At the mention of that, we can start moving out the plan.
Okay. Everybody
And
good?
this is once more. This is in the next few minutes. This is not in the morning. We're gonna. What is our? Why are we scouring about? Is that for the shrines?
And we're gonna go
Right, so we're
announce.
going. Oh, sorry. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, you.
Okay. So tonight is because they're already on the move, rallying people together to probably whip them into a frenzy. So if we wait till morning instead of going to one of the shrines and confronting at least one of the gatherings, the idea is that they'll have started their own kind of version of what happened, so that when our small group of people who are pro us come along, they can be like, we heard about your lies. Yeah. Or that's what I would do if I was an evil uh, religious cult leader.
No, I'm following. That makes sense.
Preemptively. Yeah, preemptively trying to prep for what went down.
Because they can definitely, with more followers, I can amass that group a lot faster than we can.
Hmm.
It'd be good to, yeah, when we have any kind of surprise, we gotta, okay, okay.
The fact that this town, the town used to be a town where anybody could worship whoever they wanted. Now, if you don't believe in what they are pushing, you get disappeared or whatever. I can't remember where they take the people, but they take them somewhere, don't they?
To the boulder fields where you were a prisoner.
Oh, there you go.
Hmm. But you were just on the other side the entire time.
Mhm.
Wouldn't recommend. Terrible vacation spot.
Terrible. So yeah, so kind of yeah. That's why if you're gonna rile people up and make them think about those things. That it's like this was a loving religion of peace. Why are so many of your friends and neighbors being whisked away in the night? Their homes burnt and
Why did
poisoned.
Why did they invite the violent, you know, people from the east into town? Like, why would they welcome them in?
Hmm.
Okay. So that
So
makes sense that. Go on.
no, you first, because you guys, you're still talking. Go.
Um, so the timing makes sense. We have to do this sooner than later. But for sake of story, if we were to share our alibi, are we just assisting in spreading the word, trying to gather folks for the morning?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep tides on our side, or at least gain any more that we can, and sort of diffuse some of the at least one of the rallies. I don't know how many are going on.
If that's the case, I'm all set on my end.
Okay, so that's my question then. Just so I can at least mentally picture what the kind of the plan is. Not the whole crying, not the whole that, but how are you offing Jessica? Or is this just something I'm gonna have to like see you guys unfold? Because I understand Al's gonna do some acting, but like, who's killing Jessica is my question. Or like, have you guys considered?
I don't know that it was necessarily going to be witnessed specifically, like the actual
Well,
act of it.
Ah,
well, couldn't it just be a spell that no one can see? There's spells that do that.
no, I'm just curious. I just, that's, I just want to know that you guys had thought of something. That's all. Because there was mention of a hag at one point. I was just curious.
Mhm.
So, like, I don't know
Um,
if you're relying on Al to be able to. I'm just trying to help you guys a little bit. Because if you guys are relying on Al doing like 1,000,001 illusions and stuff, you can't do that.
as the
I
backup.
can help with illusions,
Yeah.
or I can make it foggy. That's about it.
You could pretend
Um,
to be a hag, but I don't know if that's.
Whoa.
Hmm?
I could, yeah, I could as well, but
That
Um,
could be risky.
yeah, you maybe don't want me talking to people as a hag. It's my deception
uh,
checks aren't very good.
Whoa. Um, as a backup, I can use my illusions just to, I can use the action the feign being hit, and then the illusions the feign bleeding somewhere. Um, if we do want to follow through with the poison idea, I wouldn't mind making, having a small audience, if it does happen,
I mean, we could ask
just so that
Issa's.
there's.
We could ask one of Issa's men to pretend that he's with the hags or something, but I don't know if that's that great of an idea either.
Yeah, dangerous too.
I think the less people that know about it, better we'll be able to keep it the secret.
I mean, honestly, the way I kind of figured is you would sort of stumble in, just, crying that you were attacked, just from somewhere unseen.
Hmm. Okay, so the attack doesn't need any witnesses, but the death does.
Correct. And
Yeah,
you
the
claiming
death.
that it was them.
Exactly. You claiming the hag did it, the vermin hag or whoever.
Okay. Okay. Then the spectacle happens. Okay, I like that.
Okay. And rapid improvisation commences. Alright. Alright. So, uh, no long rest because you guys are going out in the evening.
Correct.
Uh, Dregnar, you need to break your potion making at the time. Uh, but the menagerie rolls out. You are gathered. As you leave, Isos is amongst y'all. He says, "I'll have some of my men with you, uh, keeping an eye out. I will be there myself. I also have already some members going to the location you showed me, and beginning on that front. Uh, it seems, from what I've gathered, and from what I've heard, that they are indeed multiple gatherings around the shrines in this part of town, trying to spin the tale of what has happened in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, let us go counter that and try to whip up our own set of believers.
Well, you have a sister, so that should help.
And hopefully Victor.
Oh, and you see Victor just kind of comes out and says, "Hi,
Oh, hey. Absolutely. There's the man.
we've got a few dozen that'll walk with you."
I mean, keep safe. That's all I'm going to say. There's definitely going to be some animosity coming towards our way. Just keep safe, strong, and keep in your mind that you just want trying to help the town and keep that in your message.
Lots of noise. Got it. No problem.
I like this guy.
Thank you all for your protection.
You be safe too.
You guys kind of see like some of them when they like literally say lots of noise. Some of them just have like cast iron pots and like wooden spoons that they're just gonna be like walking around banging on and stuff.
Okay.
It's a very impromptu, you know, doing what they got. Uh, there's even one. It looks like a group of ladies kind of came together and have, while it is dark, there's the lights. They've kind of pulled up together and kind of made like a banner. That honestly, if you guys want to kind of come up with something that it might say on it, you can tell me. But yeah, definitely something like, if you don't have anything, the sisters are a lie or something like that is written upon it, the banners. So, without any other thing, you guys are able to kind of gather and start marching. Uh, you guys, it's a little bit of a ways away to one of the gathering spots, so you will be going through some parts of this western side of Green Hill that were not necessarily aware of the happenings. Uh, however, rumors do spread, and it does seem like Isos's crew has already started sending out whispers. Uh, but yeah, as you march, I guess who's doing what? I guess Jessica, where are you in all this? What is everybody else doing? And then we'll see if there's any appropriate rolling to be had as you march the mostly dark streets with some torches and some, candle lights and lanterns lit. Fairly clear night sky. As you do walk out of this section, you do walk by the burned and destroyed building from earlier in the day. And one of the last images y'all have as you start, you leave this section proper of Green Hill is, well, Filbert's Fabulous Fabrics. That the fire is out, but there is definitely burn damage.
I mean, I would mostly just be yelling, but trying to keep the messages positive, like, hey, let's take back Green Hill, fight the corruption, meet tomorrow morning, or meet at Central Bounty tomorrow morning to hear of, what we're gonna
Yeah,
do.
okay. Go ahead then for Yule. You can go ahead and give me a persuasion check as you're marching.
Okay.
What's everybody else kind of doing?
Adam, can I take to the roofs with Esos guys?
Absolutely. Okay. 16.
I don't think with my -2 charisma, I'm going to be inspiring too many people.
I mean, yeah. So what are you going to be doing on the roof?
Just kind of watching, looking out for the other shadow figures that I've seen up top, watching what's going on down below, making sure, just kind of doing an overwatch.
Okay. Go ahead and give me perception checks.
First one is 15.
Okay. So 15, 16. Got it. All right. What's everybody else doing? As you hear Davis kind of calling out.
I think I'm actually gonna follow Davis's lead. I want to try to be the face of the movement.
Uh-huh.
Jessica's not scared to get her. Jessica's not scared to get her hands dirty. She'll manage people. She'll talk to people individually. She's trying to be personable. She's trying to be out there.
You're shaking babies and kissing hands.
Hands, yeah.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Mm. So, I guess along the path as you guys are walking, you do get to a different, you're outside of this part of Green Hill, and there is one of those like not the proper gathering itself, but there is another like gathering where you see people having like a fish fry out and about, as you've seen before in this part of town. Um, and you start marching forward, uh, kind of, interrupting them, but they don't seem to get too agitated by it. Some of them just seem to be listening. Uh, Jessica kind of steps forward, uh, shaking babies and kissing hands. Go ahead and give me, I
I mean,
guess for you it'd be deception. What's up?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you're not
No, no.
actually physically touching anybody, right?
I might.
Like
Might
tap
shake hands at
shoulders, that's
best.
about it. Yeah.
Hmm. I feel like somebody would have had to remind Al about that. He'd be shaking hands otherwise.
I mean, if you started, I might be like, yeah, no, you don't need to necessarily go that close to people.
Right. It's about my safety. Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes. Never know where the threats are.
Lord, what was your roll
Jeez.
tonight?
So bad, but it's still, like, really good.
Alright, so
Is that a different pink?
No, he hasn't changed yet.
It's
Ah,
fuchsia.
see,
No, it's the same.
that's my roll 20 superstition. The
You got a
colors
13
failing me.
earlier, so it's, like, not impossible.
no,
And a
I
16.
can.
Like, his last 3 rolls were 16, 13, 5, so come on.
Well, considering his lowest roll is a 14.
Yeah, on that, yeah. I meant the actual dice rolls were 16, 13, and 5, so.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Okay. Let me then real quick. CJ, anything left for you before you depart?
No, I'll just. Sorry, guys. It's getting late here for everyone. So.
Family stuff.
Yeah, we were on the road a lot today, and I'm tying up one of the bedrooms that I'm sleeping on the couch.
Okay.
But no, I just tag along, and if we see anybody that's related to people that hurt Filbert and them, I'm gonna claw their eyes out.
Okay. I'm asking you one question in chat, and then the only thing I would ask is respond to that and writing to me, and then can you roll me your portent, your engine, and if it's not too much to ask, give me some idea of spells.
Yeah, I'll quickly look over and I'll tell you everything I would swap. And
Yep.
then it's okay.
Those are
And just so everyone knows it's on the recording for importance and engine, I will roll a 2 and a 13
213. Okay. An engine.
and a 1.
1. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Have a good night. Thank you for being able to join us.
Yeah, sorry, I'll be back next week. Night, guys.
Good night, buddy.
Good night.
Later,
Hey.
man.
All right.
Now that he's gone.
So switching up to long rest and fireball.
Why do I not see any of his equipment? Oh, there it is. Equipment. There we go. All right, cool.
Be naked.
No, I
Again.
just had a weird tab selected. Okay, so he got 1. Okay,
He
got it.
tore out all the spell pages in his spell book and ditched all his equipment.
Yeah, he's like, I'm done with this.
All
I'm a
this shit.
barbarian now. Rah. Cool.
Rock raging
Got
would
it.
be so good.
Okay.
Just, "Rah."
Yeah.
I think
So
he does that already.
True.
non-mechanical raging though, just raw.
You know, you ever seen Dreg put poison on his fingers and attack no one? No, you haven't.
Oh, jeez.
That's true. That's very true. All right. Getting back into the thing. So Al, as you are shaking the babies and kissing hands, but not actually touching anything. All right. You're kind of going along with Davis's message, and you're kind of talking about how I think you were saying like how the sisters were being used, or that you've been being used to spread a lie.
I'm also gonna emphasize that they're pushing violence and control, but we're about peace, love, and good food.
Okay. I love that. Peace, love, good food. Uh, there's a decent number of people on this side of town, as you know, that don't care for the whole cramming the sister down their throat, the mother down their throat, and everything. So they're uh with an 18, you're able to gather quite a decent number of people that kind of join your march. Maybe about another 2 dozen or so. So you're up to 50 people plus you guys, kind of marching through the darkened streets that are just barely lit in certain places, calling out to the night, trying to get some people to listen. And as you have a large enough group moving, from time to time, you'll see that people's like their windows will like start to swing open, and you'll see the candlelights lit in the home. They'll kind of lean over and listen, and call out. Some cases where you travel, some fruit and old fish will be thrown at you. But in other cases, some people will start to listen and cheer through the streets. So you're kind of met with mixed. Uh,
I'll say even when they throw shitty stuff at us, we'll kill them with kindness. Just back be like, thank you for your contribution, but
Drain them out
we'd
to you.
love for your help if you see fit. But if not, that's totally okay. It's all for Green Hill.
I actually should have done this. So, what is Isos doing, if anything, right now?
Is that up to you? Or are you asking what we would have
Sorry.
him do?
I don't know why I keep looking at Isos and Karos, and I think it's the Sophie
Oh,
that are
I
messing me
was
up right
wondering.
now.
It's like, are we role playing him?
Karos, Isos. Yeah, no, sorry. What's Karos doing?
Carlos would have been. He's probably trailing behind
Okay.
Jennifer, like in trying to
Jessica.
be in the mass of people, but just trying to see maybe a hood up Jessica, Jenica, and what's the third one?
Excuse you,
That's the only
Yenica.
two.
There are no J's here. They're all yays.
Uh,
Oh, I love it. The string of names.
us Leonin are people of wise.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
They gotta be wise
So,
And why does your name start with a K?
But why?
because it's
Yaros.
right next to L. It's too holy of a there's L for Leonin. That's right next to K, so you go to K. And then Y is all the way at the other end. So that's generationally your kids get lower in the alphabet.
Dreg ties
Fancy.
his boots up because the shit's getting deep.
mhm.
No, but yeah, hanging back, like, acting like one of the crowd, but trying to keep as low
Yeah,
profile as a very tall, large lion man can. So maybe a hood up and a
for sure.
fist in the air. Just trying to keep an eye out if, like, I'm keeping tabs on the people joining the crowd. Like, is there
Absolutely.
anybody who joins and like, oh, I need to get closer to
Okay, I like it.
Jessica.
Go ahead and give me an insight check for the crowd as you're kind of doing this. And as the group keeps continuously marching forward, calling out about the lies and also about peace, and you are approaching ever so closer to one of these shrines that you are made aware of where they have a gathering. And even from the distance, you can see that there are, many light, um, likely with not torches, candles and handheld lanterns and such. Um, there is a gathering, and you can hear a voice being kind of carried through the wind. However, not so audible. Like you can't make out the words, but you can kind of feel the voice as you guys are starting to approach. You do have a sizable gathering now. 50 to 60 plus individuals. Karos doesn't seem like anything really too ominous or dangerous or amongst the group yet. Uh, so how are you guys going to off Jessica, or how's this? Oops, sorry. Rock is actually telling me stuff. Click your hand and on. What happens? Page. Heard. So as you guys are kind of gathered, Rock is kind of moving along with y'all. He kind of leans in. He's like, "So, how are you gonna get the eyes off of Jessica? What are we? It's kind of a lot more people than I thought would gather." He's kind of talking to whoever's up front with, Jessica.
Any ideas?
I could get loud.
Sure.
I mean, that might work. Do we need to do the other plan where a hag attacks? I can do a naked bog.
Ooh.
As long as you can do it quickly and get out of there.
He looks around. I think I have an idea. He kind of wanders up a little bit closer to you. Jessica is like, all right, Jessica, Al. Woo, yeah, for Green Hill. All right, so what's going to happen? I'm going to go away and I'm going to, I actually don't have anything that'll hurt you. So I'm going to, please tell me he at least, I gotta look at his spells because he told me what he wants to do, but now I have to look at his spells. Like Guidance Mage Hand, Thaumaturgy, and Minor Illusion. Okay, I can do it with this. I can do it with this.
I can work with this.
I can work with this. I can work with this.
How many
Okay.
features I got?
She's gonna
Oh,
die
boy.
to sanctuary? Fuck!
Okay, I can
Wait,
do.
no, locate object. God damn it.
Okay, 30,
Identify?
30 feet.
Web? She's just gonna
Okay.
fall and snap her neck? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So, uh, I will jump out. A hag will attack. Just when something's about to hit you, just go with it. Pew pew.
Is he whispering just to Jessica, or could we all hear him?
Well, you guys, whoever's up here with Jessica can hear, because he's like, walking with you guys.
I'll take a few steps forward as I kind of hear him
Mhm.
quietly, or see him quietly going to address Jessica, and listen and kind of say, I don't know if it'll be useful, but I can make you fly 30 feet in whatever direction you need.
Like fly,
I
fly.
think. Well,
Alright.
like be pulled or make it look like you get blown back or fly some
Oh,
direction. You just
I
have to
like
let it
this.
happen. But you have to be within 30 feet of me, so
Yeah, bodyguards, right? Protect Jessica. Boom.
Yeah, as soon as you do that, I'll like take a swing at Rock and miss, and yeah, I like it.
Oh, Rock's like, I'm gonna be further away, but you can run at me, and then I'm gonna get away from you.
Okay.
So, all right. So, keep the crowd busy. I'm gonna go disappear.
Be sure, once you do disappear, kill some time in the middle. Don't make it too obvious. 10
Oh,
minutes?
yeah, don't worry. I'll be watching. And the naked bog hag will attack.
I like it.
Ooh. Don't look forward to seeing it. Safe
No, you
travels, my
won't.
turtle friend.
Yeah, it
Oh,
just waddles off. He's like, and pebble lands on your shoulder. Boop. He's like, so I can keep an eye on. He just wanders off. He just kind of like, as you guys are marching, rock, excuse me, pardon me, punk, punk, pumps into people. No, seriously, excuse me, sorry, pardon me. And then kind of just gets away from the crowd.
So are we getting? So we're not at the shrine
You're
though, are we?
approaching it.
Or
Yes, you guys
approaching it?
are.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see, like I said, there's a sizable gathering, comparable, probably, actually, probably twice the size of what you guys have. Around one of the, once was a neutral site, is very much heavily inundated and transformed to be, a mother shrine. People with lanterns gathering, faith militant around. As you guys start calling, making you become audible. You hear a voice, but you can't make out the words, but you hear voices just kind of rustling out in the distance, and one of them that is kind of traveling through. Um, Al, can you give me a performance check real quick?
I think he's also
Yep,
pretty good
can
at
do.
that.
Da-da-da-da.
Roll like a 6 and get a 20 or something like that.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Hey,
Not bad.
above 10.
Yeah, not bad. So, as you're kind of marching and calling out, Davis, what were you saying, and what was the rest of the group kind of saying again?
I was just going along with Rock's idea. I was thinking how I could like mime an attack as well to kind of make it look like.
Oh no, before the attack, but like, what are you guys like saying as you guys start to approach the group, this other group and everything?
Oh, I would say something like followers. Let's push ahead and start, speaking our truth to these people, and hopefully they'll hear our words and understand reason, and make a platform for our sister to present herself for the masses to hear. And we'll just like look for some raised like dais or something, anything that she can kind of like get up on to sort of speak.
Okay.
But basically, just kind of having them provide a little bit of a buffer between the other guys and us.
Okay, I got you. So as you guys are kind of starting to approach, then they kind of spills out a little
Yeah.
bit, kind of
Show our strength.
encompassing. Gotcha. And people start turning and start looking, and voices. Anyone who wants to, you can go ahead and give me a perception check. Dregnar, you're up high, so you can do it at advantage.
Nat 20 for 26.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Uh,
Nice.
Mine's just the first roll, so it's 22.
Yep. Good rolls so far. Okay, so yeah, because that's fine. So as you guys are starting to kind of approach, and you guys are starting to make noise, and there's a clash, you hear like it becomes this like weird battle of voices. There are some faith militant that start to step forward, and Dragnar, you see this, and they start not drawing, but they start to kind of approach forward, hand on whatever sword, dagger, club, maul, whatever they have, and then some of them look, and then you see them squinting, and they look at Jessica, and they're like, "Oh, the lady's back! Oh, we lost you. We're so glad you're okay. Oh,
Smile and wave.
Give him the freaking parade float wave, like where you just turn
Yes.
your wrist.
Just the wrist.
what
I can't be bothered for anything else.
what is this of this truth, and what are these people? Are they here to listen to Sister Grata speak? Come, Sister. Yes. And they're like all happy to see you. But then there's like the clashing of messaging going on. So what are you guys doing? Oh, Dragnar with your natural 2026. 1 second, he just calling me. 1 moment. Sorry, boys.
Yep.
If they help, it's a win. If they stab me, it's a win. I think we're good.
Can't lose.
Easy peasy. just hoping I can survive a hag stab if that somehow happens. I'm feeling pretty good.
Or dispel magic.
While he's on the phone, I swear to God, if a hag shows up and kills me, and it wasn't Rock, and it's a real hag, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I mean, Carlos will shove her 30 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah, if it looks like a big explosion, my idea was like, is there the river or like a house like that you could get tossed into through the window or something? But
We keep throwing illusions and fake punches. We're like, Rock, leave already. What are you doing?
there's
At
like
least-
explosions going off.
At least the hag he chose is one we've already killed, so likelihood of that one showing up again is slim.
Wait, what?
Unless you've never, Dragnar's never looked at Rook when he's had the hag potion on, has he?
No,
He
and
could have been a hag the whole time.
well, the other thing is Dregnar's not privy to this whole total hag attack either, so we'll see what happens there.
Oh shit, yeah. I don't even know if Sedge was up front, was he?
No, I'm not
Eh,
up front. I'm kind of behind. I didn't really even say where I was, but I was imagining that I was probably behind Davis, but getting along with the ruckus that people are. I'm just chiming people on like
There's like
they
a
are,
handful of
really.
merchants in the crowd. They're like, I remember you. You were great.
Yeah, exactly.
You're with her? Okay,
Oh,
I'm
hell yeah.
following.
Follow the money is what they say.
What says you're not on the rooftops with me?
I'm not a good climber.
I just imagine the people who are living in all these buildings with all these people on the roofs are just like, oh, not
Get the
again.
fuck
God,
off the roof.
why are there so many people walking on my house?
Tired of these goddamn assassins on these rooftops.
I got work in the morning. Come on.
It's too
Kill me.
many-
That's all I have to deal with this shit.
You could start if this adventuring thing doesn't work out. You could start an insulation business. And be like, we'll insulate your roofs. You won't hear any assassins walking on them.
Wait a minute.
Also, Rock is back. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey. Too many monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. I don't know if y'all ever saw the Snakes on a Plane PG TV cut for the curse words.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
God, why does that even exist?
So instead of
That's half the script, isn't it?
yeah, so
Yeah.
instead of motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane, it's monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
That's such a stretch. Oh my goodness.
It's almost as good as Yippee-ki-yay,
On
Mr.
this.
Falcon.
Mr. Falcon? Just no matter how hard they try, the lip sync is always just so
Yeah,
so
it's
off.
awesome.
Like, what was that?
And then they'll change the words, but they won't change the fact that it's like a bunch of people dying or anything like that.
Right.
Oh no, he's been bit. Now he's asleep.
Mm. One of the worst lip syncs I saw was Kill Bill. He goes, "I'm Buck, and I like to party." He's like, "That's not what he said."
My name is Buck, and I like to get a
Party.
good night's rest.
Well, wasn't that one? Wasn't that one also where they changed the pussy wagon to the party wagon?
Oh, did they?
Oh
Jesus.
shit!
I think they changed. It didn't say pussy wagon. It said party wagon.
Wow.
My goodness, I think I missed that. Ooh. Yeah.
I gotta see if I can find a
I
picture.
think you guys are on break.
Not officially.
Adam got a phone call.
Yeah.
Ah, oh, okay. I can
Adam's
kind
back.
of eavesdrop in on my phone, but I have to be very, very quiet. So.
Cool, cool.
I'm back. I heard the eavesdropping. CJ, we're going with the naked bog hack plan.
Hey, I like it.
Good. Okay. Cool. All right.
It was
Sorry.
weird how your plan involved getting naked in the middle of the crowd and then leaving beforehand.
You're just like, witness me. I was like, chill, come on.
There's a lot to witness there.
Mhm.
You beat me by half a second, Corbin.
Hold on, I got one more. This is when I beat somebody in a gift race.
Yeah. Gotta go for it. Gotta go for it. That shows up in frickin' work chat way too often. Okay. So yes.
I'm
Go
looking at
ahead,
the
sorry.
general. I don't even know if he beat us. Damn.
Are they in Tijuana yet, Adam?
No, they're on their way. She's letting me know that I won't see her for a couple weeks because they're gonna go party hard. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. That's what you want.
That's just more time for D&D.
All right, we can do D&D every night. What? What? That would be some serious burnout, though. Oy.
Oh yeah.
Mental burnout. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, Jessica is recognized by a number of, well, faith militant, and they seem happy to see her. However, the messages of what is being said at the shrine about, and as you guys kind of listen in, clashes with the message of what you guys are saying. Uh, as you are all listening in with your decent, with your overall perception checks, the words kind of travel through the crowd, and you hear of an individual named Sister Grata speaking out and saying, "Strange occurrences have been happening, difficult to explain. It is clearly those that are not faithful that are bringing this pox upon this great Mecca for the mother. It is time to take a more firm stance in our belief. Be more vigilant for the mother, for she has asked us now to give of ourselves. She who has given her sight so that the land could be fertile. But now I ask that you join me, my sisters, those faithful, to help expunge that taint that would bring a plague upon the great work, the
I'll
great harvest."
poke Jessica and be like, shout her down, tell her that, call her out. And I'll just yell out
This is a,
as like an opening. I'll just yell out, "Silence!" really loud as I can.
the one bit I
Uh,
missed was is this, do I refer to this person as brother or sister?
Grata, your sister.
Gotcha.
You
Okay,
don't see
thank
her
you.
though, but like you can hear the voice of the female's voice traveling.
Okay. I guess after the silence, sister, sister, we're all family here. This is no, no. The mother does not wish for violence. The mother is all about love and giving. I'm just here as a witness to say that I've seen evil that I was once following and has taken us astray from the mother. It's the sisters, the people we should be careful against. The mother is always to be trusted, for the bounty is undeniable. But no, we stand for peace. We stand for love. That's what the
Yes.
mother preaches.
The mother does preach that, but there is only so much tolerance. For a branch can only bend so much before it breaks, and we want to keep it from breaking.
But
Clearly,
this tree grows indefinitely, does it not? Is it not all encompassing, all loving, all giving?
the tree will die if its roots are infected with this pox. For I've already heard tales of rumbles and battle outside, just south of here. I've heard of a column of fire that incinerated a building. I've heard of swarms of corrupted creatures running through the streets. Well, who knows what is happening with the individuals that are affected by the red kiss? There's so much more, and this was not brought by the mother. This was brought by corruption and vileness that we must, well, tend to. As a gardener to its garden, we must find the taint and cut it out. Surely you know this, if you are a sister? Or have you forgotten the sacrifice that you have made?
I can never forget. Alas, there is a pox, there is taint, but it is but one individual I have witnessed so far. I have not knowledge if there are more, but she is not one of us. She tries to lead us astray. She tries to become. She is the pox herself. That is what I worry about.
And who would that be? Does this mysterious person have a name, a face?
She is one of the eldest sisters. Out of character. I don't think I know her name. If
Nope.
she was
I don't think we do.
cool, cool,
Nope.
nice. Do I have any descriptors? Shit.
It looks a lot like you, actually, but like a little different, you know, like.
My older sister. She's a bitch.
Oh!
No, I'm just kidding. No.
At a game, couldn't you do like a minor illusion of her face?
I mean, you wouldn't want to do that as Jessica.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
know.
that is me. If I make eye contact with the other sister, I can put it on her. It's you. No. Um,
Were there anybody that was at Filbert's that's here?
Well, the Faith Militant. Some of them.
You scream that from the roof, or you
No,
just have
no, no. I'm just thinking.
I'll
The ones that
I'll
recognize
definitely
Jessica.
I'll definitely throw that out though. I know not her name. I know how she appears. My family, those who have assisted me thus far tonight. Does anybody know the name of the sister who has betrayed us?
what the sister that betrays you? Uh, who would that be, Sister Jessica? One of the militant kind of looks at you.
She was the one with the ogres earlier today.
At the burning building, the one that turned.
Esther? Sister Esther?
She is the one.
That can't be. Esther would uh performance check. Hmm. Yeah,
Me?
performance check. Yeah.
I
No,
don't
Faith.
suppose I can assist in anyway. Or actually, wait.
Uh,
Well, no, Bravura probably wouldn't work here either.
no, yeah, it would be against a whole bunch of people, so you'd have to pick out one person, Davis. So,
Adam,
mhm.
can I give him my inspiration?
Oh yeah, you are allowed to do that.
Go,
I
go
I
ahead,
have
Al. Go
I
ahead.
have my own. I should probably spend that first.
Well, I'm probably never going to do it. Use it. So go ahead and take it.
Okay, and that's just the advantage.
It's another roll.
Thank you.
Whew.
Bless. Bless. Thank you.
Gotcha. Okay. You would claim Sister Esther is working again? No. For she is one of the most devout, one of the first sisters.
That is what I thought as well. I followed in her footsteps. But no, after what I saw today, and what many of my family and friends have seen today, she turned into a mass of vermin, of rats, of roaches, of insects, of filth and sin. And she harmed so many others just for no reason.
You hear Garata just kind of start like kind of chuckle and laugh kind of like, funny you would say such a vile thing. That's the story she said, that she was attacked. She was taken prisoner. We've had people witness this, that she escaped before this group attempted to drown her life out with a swarm of filth. You know not what you speak of, sister. You are but misleading the people.
I'm gonna speak up almost to interrupt her, and
I got to roll for her. Go ahead.
thaumaturgy to blow with my horn, like with all my might, the same words. You don't know the vermin that stands just below you. How dare you?
Oh, wow. They actually have a decent bonus, too. I'm actually rolling it here so we can see. All right. People seem to be more in. As he kind of calls out with Sedge booming, more people are kind of looking back and forth. And it seems like the not the whole crowd, but more of the crowd is starting to kind of listen more to Sister Jessica than they are to Sister Grata.
We certainly have witnesses. I've seen with my own eye. These people have seen with theirs.
I'm gonna
Yours is just hearsay.
nudge Victor and be like, "Can tell them what you saw."
Mm. Lift me up, boy.
You got it. Immediately, I'll
Woo!
make it stand on my shoulders even.
Yeah, he's like standing on you, like holding onto your hand as you kind of have one of it.
Yep.
People, you clearly know who I am. Maybe not all of you over there, but all of these people over here, they know me. Victor, you're friendly Victor. What Sister Jessica says is true. There was a column of filth, rodents, flies. They came from the woodworks. They came from below. They swallowed a building. If it were not for our group, many of us would be dead. A group that protects the city. A group that stands for truth. And all you do here, all of you, blindly listen, blindly follow. Yes, the mother is great, but the message has been twisted. You've been tricked. You've been lied to. Sister Jessica speaks from the heart. Sister Grata speaks with venom and bile. Uh,
Go, Victor.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for the sake of it, Al, since your sister, go ahead and say something if you want, and he's basically going to give you advantage on whatever next charisma check I decide you have.
Okay. Um. At the beginning of it all, at the end of it all, everything's about the mother. The mother is undeniable, and I still stand by her message being about giving, not about lies, not about violence, not about control. These ogres, with his sister wanting to destroy, wanting to kill. Blasphemous. It's not what the mothers stand for.
Okay, go ahead and give me a one more. We'll just call it a persuasion check at advantage because of Victor, and you're kind of swinging the tide of this conversation.
Big money, big money.
Albia.
220. Keep high. 1. There we go. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, that
hell
was important.
yeah.
There we go,
Thank you,
baby.
Victor.
Victor
That is I,
MVP.
Victor. I am the best. Fuck all of you.
Fuck the lot of you.
I just love because like literally you don't see his mouth, you just see his beard.
That's the best.
Let me see if I can find a good picture. Lord Yupa, is that what it is? One sec.
Ooh.
Lord. Uh, I'll have to find like the inspiration. I'll find it at some point. I'll post a picture of it. But I literally Victor's inspired by this one character. I love him so much. You'll just see like as you there's a a sizable shift as people start turning their backs and start listening towards you, and like Sister Gratis is being like out voiced and out persuaded, and people are starting your group is starting continue the message of like, for peace, for Green Hill, for bounty, whatever you guys were going. I think the banners are kind of waving. Dragnar and Isos and Karos looking over. Dragnar with your natural 20. On top of that, off to the distance, you do see another group's kind of on the roof, kind of flanking where Sister Grata is.
Is Esos with me?
Isos is on your, with you.
I will look at Esos like, is that your men?
And he like looks as you point him out. He's like, afraid not.
Okay. Shit. Should we intervene?
I don't think they're gonna do anything too stupid with such a large crowd. Let's at least spread out and keep eyes on them.
Got it.
Good eye, honestly. And so y'all are able to kind of move around. Go ahead.
What I'm going to do, just because, so they have a heads up, I will go to the back of the building I'm at, drop down, come out the alley, and then get near Davis or Karos or whoever's closest, and let them know what I saw, and then I'll move back up to the buildings the same way I came down.
Gotcha. I will say one thing that you do also notice with your natural 20 is you kind of seeing where Rock has kind of made his way behind, and he's kind of whoop. You see him do that unnatural leap, 15 feet straight up, whoop, catch the side of the building and kind of pull himself up. He's kind of getting in position.
Got it.
You see him kind of stretching, kind of being goofy, like working up.
Being Rock.
Yeah, he's like, you see him check his breath for some reason. Okay. So you're able to get down there, kind of inform the group, slip back out as like, now the crowd is, there's still, a number of people yelling against each other, but more of them are kind of either being quiet or have kind of sided now with listening with Sister Jessica. And Victor's just, still up on Davis's shoulder, just, screaming about, for Green Hill, for peace. Let's get these sisters out of, well, not you, Sister Jessica. Get the rest of the sisters out of here. Kind of, he's good at riling up people. And then, what is everyone else doing? Dragnar's back up the roof, kind of giving everyone like one little more action before something, or one little statement.
I'm summoning my glaive and making myself look exactly like I do in my picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just different armor on. That's about it, right?
Yeah,
His helmet on the side. Yeah. Interesting.
But I'll be holding his legs with my left.
Yeah, no,
like
I
his
get it.
feet,
Some people, it's interesting. Some people, like, kind of immediately close to y'all notice the constellation form in your hand, and they kind of step back and gasp, and they see it, and like, oh, yeah! It's kind of all about it because you're not like swinging at anybody. But Karos says, "I know what Rock's doing, so."
I'm just making sure I'm still within. I probably try to be within 20 feet of Jessica, just give
Getting ready to
her some
shove.
leeway, just in case I've got to do it.
Gotcha.
Gonna be kind of within the crowd haranguing, but I want to be 30 feet, like just behind Karos, maybe. Protected by Karos, but 30 feet away from Jessica.
Okay.
Just in case she also needs another helping hand out of
Perfect.
some fun.
All right. So with that, Jessica, you got the last say. Anything special?
My queen.
Oh, Jesus.
Where's my dragon? No, I think Jessica will kind of ramble about kind of the same messages, just like follow the mother, don't follow the sisters, don't even follow me. I just be kind to one another. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for your support. Thanks for helping.
Okay. And then
CDs at the
Grotto
door, signing posters,
shaking
after the show.
babies. Shaking babies, kissing
Gotta
hands.
shake the. Don't shake the baby.
So as you're like starting, like the crowd is starting to get lost on Grata, she'll call out and say, "If you turn your back on me, you turn your back on the true sister of the bounty." Wow, wrong voice. That's Victor's voice. Too many voices.
Victor,
If you turn your
goddamn you turncoat.
yeah, right. La, 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 la. Tongue twister. Um, if you turn your back on me, you turn it on the mother. Do not be tricked. Do not fall to this vile lie. I know Sister Esther. Sister Esther was attacked. They are taking the story and twisting it. And as like the word attacked gets spoken, out of the you see this large like flash of light, and boing, this bounding entity leaps from the darkness onto the roof.
Oh boy.
And she calls out, "Die, sister!" and throws an illusionary bolt at you.
My last words would be Esther. As I lose my breath.
Naked ball head attack!
I'm
I'll Oh wait.
Boing. Oh boy, okay, I need a performance check for when you get hit. Boing, boing, boing.
Can I illusory being hit aside from like the disguise self and
Sleight of hand. Yeah, you can.
ooh.
At advantage because people are clearly looking up at this cackling, screaming mad woman.
Okay. I'll just give another cantrip to show some kind of like magical impact as it hits me,
Yeah, I
and
get you.
then update the disguise self so that I'm I'm bleeding. I'm having a bad time.
Well, that's why you need some time because it's an action and an action, right? So it's like it's kind of hard for
Mm,
you to get
okay.
everything.
Easy.
Like,
I'll fall on my chest. Wait 6 seconds
yeah,
and then cast it into roll over.
yeah.
Keep my one. So the first one is sleight of hand. Okay.
Yes, at advantage because people are not paying attention.
Should really come out in handy.
oh wow.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, so you're able to like kind of like go like as if you're like turning, bracing yourself, and then you kind of make like the like a big old, I don't know, explain minor illusion. 5 by 5 foot. You can do whatever you want in there. So what's happening?
It's hopefully I have enough time to witness the bolt that Rock illusorily threw at me. I'm just making up
Yeah,
words now.
yeah.
I dig it.
So
Uh,
you notice that
pretend.
as he like casts it, you know this distance, and you know he's looking at it, like, oh, that's not gonna make it. So you kind of like imagine like kind of it like disappearing and coming fast. And you're like, okay, stretch it, stretch it, stretch it, and then it hits you.
Ah! And then once it does get to me, I just wanted to kind of shatter to an extent. It
Mm-hmm.
seemed like an energy bolt, so I'll just kind of
Sure,
a little shockwave in the same color.
gotcha. So it matches the we'll say crimson is evil. We'll match the crimson bolt that he chucks at you, and it kind of hits
Ooh.
you, crackles. You fall over, gasping. Adjust your illusion, which you can do easily enough,
Mhm.
and then it's like, this city, and he just bounce away, and some people start chasing. Like some of the militants kind of go to you, Jessica, Jessica, and a couple of them start running that way
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, I'm
Boing,
putting Victor on the ground and running
boing,
after it.
boing. Okay. God, giving him a freaking staff that lets him jump is just the greatest thing ever.
Can't believe how useful that's been for him.
Alright, cool.
And then,
Alright,
come back here, you crazy bitch.
yeah. Performance, Davis.
Oh, sure.
Just perform.
Yeah. That was a 2 for a total of 13.
Whoa!
Amongst the crowd, you're fine.
It's my best ability. I have
Damn.
expertise in it.
Nice.
Alright.
I keep forgetting it's that high.
Dregnar, you notice that some of the shadow figures on the other roof start to kind of like follow this crazy hag that's bounding away.
Okay.
Alright, Jessica, how are you killing yourself, or what are you doing? Like there's gasps and oh my god, Jessica, no! And Grata's just like, okay, go ahead.
I'll roll onto my back. I'll be taking very deep, uh, elated breaths. Long pauses in between. If Sej is close, I'll just like barely lift my hand and try to signal him to come closer.
One step at a time, I'll come closer.
All right.
Yeah.
It burns so. Is this the poison?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna offer you a hand so I can help you.
I'll accept the hand, but if he tries to move me or anything, I'm gonna do so very weakly. For the most part, I'll be unable to stand up. I'm gonna try and stay.
Sure.
Okay.
Like, nah, bruh.
I'm gonna somewhat get the message and exclaim, "She's been hurt!"
Adam, I'm going to drop down and go over to Al and Sesh.
Okay, go for it.
I will lean into Al, like, do you want me to get you out of here quickly?
Hard to breathe. Not sure when Hag might return. Let's go.
Okay, I'll pick her up. Let's get her out of here. Let's get her to safety.
Yep. Scoop.
And then turbo drag.
So 50 feet essentially, because you're
Dwarf
moving
bullet.
at half because you're carrying. But
Oh
With the
no,
last of
no,
my-
it's only half at grappling. Carrying, I have to exceed my encumbrance.
oh, true. Sorry. Yeah, kind of lift her on. You're good. Yeah. So
So
100
Arms
feet.
wide open.
I do the Quicksilver thing. I put my hand behind her head so she doesn't get whiplash.
Uh-huh.
Oh jeez.
It's not like you're moving at Mach 1.
I
What the
know.
fuck?
Well, with the last of my strength, I eat a cocoon and cast haste on. Just kidding.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
that might be bad.
A dwarf moving at 100 feet every 6 seconds, that's like a dwarf moving at Mach 1. Let's be honest here.
Nah. I'll refrain from the whiplash. I won't cast it yet.
Got you. That'd be hilarious.
But actually, I will.
God.
Oh, I will keep one in my hand just in case.
Okay.
Cocoon.
I don't know. So yeah, during our search, so like, you go to run, but you have to like kind of get through the crowd and people just kind of part.
Sorry.
Kinda-
Haste is licorice. The other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably more
Polymorph
as a cocoon.
Polymorph.
Yeah.
Cocoon. Thank you. I was like, shit.
Yeah, but as you kind of go to pick her up and you go to like run, there's a crowd, but people start to kind of like move out of the way, especially those that were from Victor's part of town. They recognize, the dwarf saving the Jessica, and they start to move, and then people start partying, and you just start running, or eventually getting out of there.
I'll come back. I'll be like, what happened? Where did she go?
Being taken to safety.
Mhm.
Dreg took her.
How did she look?
Not good.
Damn it. I feel like we failed. We didn't protect her.
Let's see what Victor does. Ooh, go Victor. Victor will say, "It's okay. It's okay. She's gonna be safe. She's gonna be okay.
I hope so.
Don't you see, people? She was speaking the truth. That's why the hag attacked. We've been tricked. We've been lied to. Clearly, they wanted to silence their own sister. Yes, own sister. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, they're just trying to
Well,
divide everybody. They want us fighting each other, but we shouldn't fall for that. We should simply just root out the cause of this corruption. It's these foul sisters that are causing these bad things to happen. People of Green Hill, believers and non, I think we should just band together, or terrible things like this will keep happening.
mm, Dragnar is running away with Al, not them, Carlos. Sedge, Carlos, and Davis, go ahead and give me perception checks.
What check?
Perception, sorry.
1 second.
Perception.
Today's a check heavy night.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, please. I was getting chips because I've got the benefit of a wireless headset, but I'm almost back.
No worries. I will say Davis and Sedge, nothing stands out other you're just kinda like watching the crowd.
Is this a perception based on sight or general?
Sight.
Listening and everything. Okay.
Sorry.
Are you using your cool goggles?
My goggles.
Didn't matter.
Just regular good.
Just regular, good. 21 total. So Carlos, you kinda like as you're kinda trained to always in your line in your line of work, the profession that you keep, you kind of force yourself to keep your wits and your observations about you, keeping not getting distracted by too much noise, too much activity, and you kind of instinctively look towards past the crowd to where Sister Grotto was. She's not there. Seemingly in the chaos, he slipped away.
I'll shout out the sister who wanted to raise you to violence has fled after the attack on Jessica. I'll like point up to where she was, just so people around me can follow the line of sight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
Uh,
underfoot for vermin. Just like
oh.
in the immediate area as best I can, I suppose.
Okay, since you're calling it out, go ahead and give me a different perception check then. I'll allow it.
It fell on the floor. 19.
Some of them on and off.
Like more than usually that would be on a street. They're hard to tell.
What is usual on a street, right? Out in the city.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. You know that there's a lot of gathering spots where they've been like piling up the rotting food, getting ready to like where they've kind of started creating mounds to redistribute the harvest, essentially composting. So there has been an increase in rodents running around in the streets. Uh,
Are we near one?
you passed one on the way, but not so close to one, and there was about like 3 or 4 rats that used to kind of scatter at one point.
I'll stomp it
So,
if it's close enough. And just
towards
be
one
like,
of them? Yeah, go for it.
oh, you want attack roll? Okay. It's terrible. 12, but it still might hit.
Yeah. Nah, it scares off.
Yeah,
You
whatever.
notice it too late and kind of stomp.
I'll just be like, be careful. I think that may have been her in a different form, and or the sister is here just in her vermin form. Careful.
Let them see. We're taking Green Hill back.
I just don't want her to take these people with them.
The people are also going to help take Green Hill back. If at all, they're at least witness. Remember, this is their Green Hill. I don't think they would leave.
Okay.
So what are y'all doing now? Since you know that Dregnar has run off. Karos, you've seen that Grata. Now you've kind of gotten the people's attention that she's left.
Did she have any
Any
like personal guards or anything, or was just Faith Militant were kind of spread around?
Faith militant from what you saw.
Yeah,
in
what are
this
they
Have
cave.
doing?
they gone as well? Are they kind of standing around awkwardly?
Um, standing around awkwardly.
Do they look
I feel that.
confused?
Yes.
Okay.
Like some of them are like looking, like some of them started like wandering, kind of like.
I'll actually approach one and be like, hey, where did she go?
We don't
Yeah. Are you
know.
sure she is what you think she is? Did you seem to notice maybe a couple of rats or bugs around right around the time she went missing? Did you hear any skittering or squeaking noises?
No, there was too much noise from the
Okay,
from
okay.
the uh, the the hag, and you see like he's like he's still stuck in that moment where he was like getting ready to draw something. Just
Yeah, I'm approaching completely non-violently.
yeah, like not towards you.
Where the sister was grandstanding before we got there, where we interrupted her. I guess that you said there's like a crowd like seeing what the fuck is going on now, right?
hmm
You're curious, right?
Yeah, there's a you guys
Everyone
brought
is.
50 people, and there was about 100 people already gathered. So you know,
Davis, I'm going to go. I'm gonna go talk for a few to the good people. Don't leave without me, though. Come get me before you leave. I'm not gonna be far. I'll be right over there.
Understood.
I'm gonna start telling everybody in the town that I'm an emissary of exactly where I'm from, and I'm gonna start telling everybody in detail the hags that are trying to steal their future. Kind of like baiting them. I mean the
okay,
hags. I mean.
yeah. Anything in particular you'd wish to, actually take a chance to role play, or we're just gonna kind of just you state that you do, and then we just say okay.
I'll roleplay it out a little bit. Hold on one second.
Sure.
Think about exactly what Sedge would say.
Yeah, take your time. And then after this, we'll probably take one round of what everyone's doing, and then either take a break or just call it for the evening. Whatever you guys feel like doing.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, so I'll just keep poking the uncertainty of that one guy. Just be like, has she ever kind of just gone missing in the past? Just sort of suddenly?
Mhm.
Just, I mean, just, I'm
I
not,
don't.
I'm not here to preach. I'm just saying, things aren't always what they seem. Just question and observe. And maybe listen to what our sister, hopefully she's still okay, what she has to say, and think on it, that's all.
But where would she go? Why would she run? She just. We have to go find her. He kind of looks at you and starts running off, trying to go find her.
Say good luck.
Sedge in the background is saying, "Good people of Green Hill, I come from you from the land far away, and I've witnessed these people take your trust and subvert it for their own dues. They would take Green Hill's future from you. This is your home, is it not? It's about time you start acting like it, if I were to be rude. But it's not too late. This is your home.
And you'll hear a couple of people say, Green Hill has always been our home.
And together, when you work together as one Green Hill, it will always be your home. Don't let them take your future from you. They're nothing but parasites, as you saw tonight.
But they have
Remind them whose
magic.
home this is.
And some of them will start calling out, but if they're hags, how do we fight them? They have magic. We can't run.
Soon enough, the strongest spellcasters will have them handled for you. But we can't do it alone. We can't have everybody fight. It's dangerous, obviously. But with your support, we can overcome this for your home. All you need to do is witness and tell. Tell everybody you can to be wary. Don't listen to those hags. They will take everything from you. That is the most important thing you could do. Keep your family close. Most importantly, kill every rat and insect you see.
It's a little odd to kind of look at each other. Yeah!
It's like the end of The Price is Right, and he's like, "Don't forget to get your pets spayed and neutered."
Yeah, exactly. Okay, nice. Anything else you'd like to add, Sesh? You good?
Nope, but I'm definitely gonna tell them my name in full.
Okay. Do you want to give the full name?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I want to make myself known now.
All right.
I'm not hiding anymore.
So, what is the full name that you give them, actually? So your friends can hear it. Clue.
Hmm?
What's the full
My
name that
name
you give them?
is My name is Serge Avias. It's hard to say, I know.
Mm-hmm.
You could call me Sej the Sun Touched. I hail from Ushapti, across the sea. And I look forward for a bountiful relationship between Ushapti and Green Hill.
You just hear some people like cheer and say thank you, and you know. Well, there you have it. Nicely done.
I'll
So,
put my D&D Beyond character sheet. I'll put the actual name in there if everybody wants
okay.
to look at it at
Cool.
some point. If they're curious.
Yep,
I'm
you'll
not gonna really bring it up much. I don't really. He doesn't talk about his
you
last name.
never know.
Only in formality.
Okay. So with that, the crowd seems to naturally just kind of gather into pockets, and some of them start to disperse and continue marching in different directions, led by Victor and some of the other individuals that seem to have a little bit more sway. Uh, and they go through the evening, uh, well, voicing cautiously because there was a hag attack that they are obviously not part of. They don't understand. Uh, but then you are able to, as a group, should it be your wish, track down, Dragnor where he ran off to with Jessica and gather and convene. So I don't know if you guys want to continue, if we want to take a break, do we want to call it for the evening? What will make everybody happy? What is desire? of a group.
Kind of leaning towards being done.
Yeah, I was gonna say this
Uh,
seems like a really good spot, like as far as narratively. I feel like you throw another half an hour in there and it's like, oh, now it's a fight, or oh,
Mhm.
what happened? Like if you want to unveil or go through what happens with Rock, then he can get a chance to like pick what he does next sesh. I also
Yeah,
am getting a couch delivered tomorrow morning early, so I,
it
I
is.
will be fully forward in saying that that is also a reason that I will say.
No, it is
The truth comes
understandable.
out.
No,
I
so,
sketch everybody's eyes out. There we go.
yeah.
Nice.
I'm good with
Yeah.
chilling
You
now.
first.
Okay.
As the bog hag.
So we'll say eventually at some point, as you are bouncing and bounding around, you manage to get far enough away with a combination of your jumping and maybe some misty steps and even a fog cloud to your discretion, and turn back to rock and just stumble your way back to uh, the area where you had been taking the evening at Filbert's, or not Filbert's, sorry, at the Jesus, I'm so used to saying Filbert's
Fish
now.
production place.
Fish production and that area. Uh, Seemingly feeling good that the message was sent, that it was obviously heard. Uh, I don't know how, but unless if you guys have an idea, but eventually, yeah, the guys of Jessica can be dropped as Dregnar bolted into this part of town. Uh, and I guess we can call it there for the evening. And I'll have to remember that Dregnar was wanting to do potions, but we'll see what else happens. As we'll pick up with Al slash Jessica not being Jessica, being Al again, I guess. We'll figure all that out on session 85.